Good evening. This is All India Radio. I'm Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds high-level meeting to review COVID situation and public health preparedness amid rise in cases. President Draupadi Murmu confers 52 Padma Awards for the year 2023. Prime Minister unveils Bharat 6G Vision document. No organization should be allowed to set up more than 6 community radio stations, recommends Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. And in cricket, third and final ODI between India and Australia underway in Chennai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today chaired a high-level meeting to assess the COVID-19 and influenza situation in the country. During the meeting, he assessed the preparedness of health infrastructure and logistics, status of the vaccination campaign, emergence of new COVID-19 variants and influenza types, and their public health implications for the country. The meeting came in the backdrop of a spike in influenza cases in the country and rise of COVID-19 cases in the past 2 weeks. The Prime Minister directed officials to enhance whole genome sequencing of positive samples with the designated genome sequencing laboratories. Mr. Modi said this will support tracking of newer variants, if any, and timely response. He emphasized COVID-appropriate behavior, including wearing of masks in hospital premises by both patients, health professionals, and health workers. He also stressed that wearing of masks is advisable when senior citizens and those with comorbidities visit crowded areas. He directed that effective monitoring of severe acute respiratory infection cases and testing for influenza, SARS-CoV-2, and adenovirus be followed up with states. The Prime Minister stressed the need to ensure availability of required drugs and logistics for influenza and COVID-19 across health facilities, along with availability of sufficient beds and health human resources. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said India is moving towards becoming the biggest exporter of telecom technology in the world from being only a user a few years ago. He underlined that India is the country with the fastest 5G rollout in the world. Mr. Modi was speaking after inaugurating the new International Telecommunication Union ITU area office and innovation center in India during an event in New Delhi. He also unveiled Bharat 6G Vision document and launched 6G Research and Development Test Bed and Call Before You Dig app.
आज भारत दुनिया में सबसे तेजी से 5G रोल आउट करने वाला देश है। सिर्फ 120 दिन में 125 से अधिक शहरों में 5G रोल आउट हो चुका है। देश के लगभग 350 जिलों में आज 5G सर्विस पहुंच गई है। इतना ही नहीं, 5G रोल आउट के 6 महीने बाद ही आज हम 6G की बात कर रहे हैं और ये भारत का कॉन्फिडेंस दिखाता है।
Mr. Modi said India will work closely with ITU for the standardization of future technologies. He underlined that the new Indian ITU area office will help in creating the right environment for 6G. He announced that the country will set up 100 new 5G labs in the coming days, which will help in developing 5G applications as per the unique needs of India. Referring to the rural upsurge of Internet use, the Prime Minister informed that the number of Internet users in villages has surpassed the figure in urban areas, indicating that digital power has reached every nook and corner of the country.
2014 से पहले भारत में इंटरनेट कनेक्शन की संख्या 25 करोड़ थी। आज ये 85 करोड़ 85 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा है। साथियों, अब भारत के गांवों में इंटरनेट यूजर्स की संख्या शहरों में रहने वाले इंटरनेट यूजर से भी अधिक हो गई है। ये इस बात का प्रमाण है कि डिजिटल पावर कैसे देश के कोने कोने में पहुंच रही है।
President Draupadi Murmu today conferred 52 Padma Awards for the year 2023 at a civil investiture ceremony at Rashtrapati Bhavan. She conferred 2 Padma Vibhushan, 4 Padma Bhushan and 46 Padma Shri awards. President Murmu presented Padma Vibhushan to S.M. Krishna in the field of public affairs. Padma Vibhushan was also conferred on Professor Balkrishna Doshi posthumously in the field of architecture. The President presented Padma Bhushan to Kamlesh D. Patel in the field of spiritualism. He is the founder of the Heartfulness movement and has developed Kanha Shantivanam, which is home to one of the world's largest meditation centers. She presented Padma Bhushan to Kapil Kapoor in the field of literature and education. He is known for striving to indigenize higher education by integrating Indian knowledge systems and establishing dedicated institutes. Suman Kalyanpur received Padma Bhushan in the field of art and chairman of the Aditya Birla Group, Kumar Mangalam Birla, in the field of trade and industry.
Padma Bhushan, Shri Kumar Mangalam Birla. Shrimati Suman Kalyanpur, Kala Gayan.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Northeast Diary program, broadcast every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India. Northeast Diary this week, on the 23rd of March 2023, brings an exclusive interview with Mr. Anjan Banik, a recipient of the National Award for Science and Technology Communications for the year 2022. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back. You're listening to the news at 9. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, has recommended that no organization should be allowed to set up more than 6 community radio stations, CRS, throughout the country. However, it has recommended that any organization seeking to set up multiple stations should submit an undertaking confirming that the programs will be prepared locally and not sent from other CRS. TRAI said that the initial period of permission should be increased from 5 years to 10 years at a time. It also recommended that the duration of advertisement on a CRS should be increased from 7 minutes per hour to 12 minutes per hour. All the universities of central and state governments should be provided budgetary support to establish and operate community radio stations. TRAI said all the processes for granting community radio stations should be made online through a single window system. All India Radio is presenting a vignette of select quotes of the Prime Minister from Mann Ki Baat as the program completes its 100th episode in April this year. Today we present the excerpts from the series in which the Prime Minister shared his dynamic vision to steer the nation ahead and spoke on India's maritime history and prowess.
People, voice and direct dialogue. That's your and our Mann Ki Baat. Yes, this is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen. With the program Mann Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In this 16th episode of this special program, let's listen to the address of the Prime Minister in which he dwelled upon the role played by the seas in the bonding and the intermingling of cultures. There is something unique about the seas and the oceans. They are limitless. The way they stretch till the horizon gives the feeling that nature is spread endlessly. But have you ever realized the ocean has not only connected us with far-off places, but also got different cultures closer to each other? When two different bodies of water unite, they merge to form one common identity. In the Mann Ki Baat episode broadcast on 31st January 2016, the Prime Minister spoke of this quality of the ocean, which had an underlying message for us, to merge and unite.
भारत का सामुद्रिक इतिहास स्वर्णिम रहा है। संस्कृत में समुद्र को उदधि या सागर कहा जाता है। इसका अर्थ है अनंत प्रचुरता। सीमाएं हमें अलग करती होगी, जमीन हमें अलग करती होगी, लेकिन जल हमें जोड़ता है, समुद्र हमें जोड़ता है। समंदर से हम अपने आप को जोड़ सकते हैं, किसी से भी जोड़ सकते हैं। और हमारे पूर्वजों ने सदियों पहले विश्व भ्रमण करके, विश्व व्यापार करके इस शक्ति का परिचय करवाया था।
The Supreme Court has said that it will hear on the 9th of May a clutch of pleas in connection with the criminalization of marital rape. Senior advocate Indira Jaisingh mentioned the matter before a bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud today. Jaisingh submitted before the court that common compilation and the order of arguments in the case is ready. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta said the centre's reply is ready and it has to be vetted, and added that he would argue the case for 1.5 days as it pertains to an important issue. On 16th January, the Supreme Court sought response from the central government on a clutch of petitions seeking criminalization of marital rape. The Apex Court decided to take up the matter itself instead of letting different high courts take a call in May last year after the Delhi High Court's verdict that expressed split views on criminalization of marital rape. An appeal was moved to the Supreme Court challenging the exception to Section 375 of the Indian Penal Code. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated virtually Ma Sharda Devi Temple at Titwal on the banks of Kishanganga River near the line of control in North Kashmir's Kupwara district today. Speaking on the occasion, he said it is the beginning of a new era. He maintained that the reconstruction of the Sharda Temple at Titwal is an important step in the direction of discovery of Sharda civilization and promotion of Sharda script. In Tamil Nadu, 9 persons were killed in a blast in a cracker factory at Chengalpattu today. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced an ex gratia of 3 lakh rupees to the next of kin of the victims. He also announced a compensation of 1 lakh rupees to the severely injured. Many of the injured have been transferred to Kilpauk Hospital in Chennai for further treatment. The owner of the factory has been arrested in the case. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit his constituency Varanasi on Friday. During his visit, the Prime Minister will address the One World TB Summit at Rudraksh Convention Centre on the occasion of World Tuberculosis Day. He will also lay the foundation stone of various projects worth more than 1,780 crore rupees. In cricket, chasing a victory target of 270 runs set by Australia, India were 199 for 6 in 39 overs when reports last came in. Earlier, Australia won the toss and chose to bat. The 3-match series is levelled 1-1. India won the first ODI in Mumbai, while Australia emerged victor in the second ODI in Visakhapatnam. India's Sarabjot Singh clinched the gold medal, while Varun Tomar finished with bronze in the men's 10-meter air pistol event at the ISSF Rifle and Pistol World Cup in Bhopal today. China's Li Shui won the gold. More from our correspondent.
Manu Bhakar finished a disappointing 16th position with 568 points. Among the other Indian shooters, Isha Singh placed 6th, Yashaswini Singh Deswal 9th and Ridham Sangwan finished 13th position. Divya Thodigol, who was third in the qualification round with 579 points, got eliminated in the ranking round. Indian pair of Hriday Hazarika, Tilottama Sen and Rudraksh Balasaheb Patel Narmada Raju will be in action in the 10-meter air rifle mixed team event tomorrow. In the second event of the day, the pair of Ridham Sangwan, Varun Tomar and Divya Thodigol, Sarabjot Singh will represent India in the 10-meter air pistol mixed team event. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
India's boxing star Nikhat Zareen assured herself of a second medal at the World Championships by reaching the semi-final of the New Delhi World Meet today. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds high-level meeting to review COVID situation and public health preparedness amid rise in cases. President Draupadi Murmu confers 52 Padma Awards for the year 2023. Prime Minister unveils Bharat 6G Vision document. No organization should be allowed to set up more than 6 community radio stations, recommends Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. And in cricket, third and final ODI between India and Australia underway in Chennai. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. That is all in the news at night. Good night.